Hey you guys, this is Quinn601. I'm here with a new video today. I just have to let you guys know what's been going on with me lately. Like, these last few days has been something challenging, but I have to say first and foremost that one is that I'm thankful that I'm alive with this one. And if you hear some crunching and some shit going on in the background, that's Mimi having her lunch or whatnot. Let me go ahead and get on into the story. Okay, I was in a car accident last week. Okay, last Friday. Okay, I've already made a video a few months ago about how bad the drivers are out here in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's just fucking horrible. It's like these people cannot drive 363 days out of the year, let alone the one day that you have when there is rain and the forecast. The people out here just can't fucking drive. Everyone is in a rush to get nowhere. People they cut you off and just dumb ass shit. So let me tell you what happened with the accident. And obviously I'm okay, but I'm going to a doctor's. I got lawyers involved because the guy pretty much just fucking creamed the little car that I had. He just creamed it, and I want a new one. And these bitches are playing insurance games by giving me a rental car so I can get back and forth to work while I can fucking work. Okay. First of all, okay, I just got a new job. Was hired at a new job all of like 2 weeks ago. So I'm in the probation period right now. You know, just about every job give you a 90-day probation period, so you can't miss no days, can't be late, can't call out unless it's a real dire emergency or some shit like that. And so, Friday, I've gotten off work early, then got paid early and everything, and I'm running around trying to take care of little bills and stuff like that, and buying stuff that I actually need for the job or whatnot, because I'm a medical lab tech, a lab assistant, things of that nature. So I'm working in the lab, and also a phlebotomist as well. So I bounce back and forth. I'm drawing blood, and I'm in the lab. I'm all over the place. So I'm buying stuff that I need, like scrubs, new shoes, and stuff like that. And just feeling myself. I'm like, okay, new start. I'm out of the hotel industry. I'm done with that shit, and just feeling myself on this. So, like I said, I'm running around getting my stuff, and so, and like they say, it always happens. Accidents always happens when you're close to home. Okay, I'm like Tim. I done been all over Phoenix, all over the valley. I done been out to Scottsdale. Damn near went way north, like an hour away from home to the outlet malls, but I changed my mind and went to Scottsdale. I'm back in downtown Phoenix. I'm in the East Valley, out in like Mesa and Tempe, taking care of my business. So I'm on the way home, thinking, okay, it's time for me to get home so I can have some time with Mimi, let her out of her crate, because she's pretty much been in there cooped up all day. And I'm heading like westbound on the main street that you can take to get to my house, um, McDowell Avenue. And out of and like I said, I'm like 10 blocks from home. I'm like around the 24th, 26th Street area or whatnot. And just out of nowhere, this man in a big ass white not Dodge, Chevy Silverado pickup truck just came out and just T-boned the fuck out of me. Like I'm in the right lane next to the curb right, which is the slow lane. And I know that I'm doing the speed limit is about 45, and I know that I'm doing at least like 50 moving with the flow of traffic. So per se, you can't say that I was speeding, but it's not like that. No, it's not like that anybody else is on the highway unless you're a grandma or somebody like that. Unless you're an elderly person that is going to be driving the speed limit dead on the speed limit. And for me personally, I am a great driver. Like I honestly have not had any traffic tickets, um, no speeding tickets, no nothing since my early 20s. I got out of that fucking phase quickly after they started eating up my pockets. and like I haven't had any traffic tickets in a long time. And mind you, that when I lived in Florida, I used to drive um, limos and Lincoln Town cars and like 22 and 33 passenger buses. Like when rap stars and stuff like that would come into Jacksonville area, I can name off people that I have driven for, and one I can name off people that I have driven for, but it's neither here nor there. The point is that I'm a very like defensive driver when I'm on the road. I'm not riding the person's bumper that's in front of me. I'm more than likely I'm paying attention to them, but I'm also paying attention to the person that's in front of them because really, people like to ride each other's bumpers, and I give myself space. But this guy, he was trying to pull into, he was trying to get into the eastbound lane of traffic while I was in the westbound heading home. So he had to cross the westbound in order to get into the eastbound. And when he did that, he smacked the fuck out of me. Knocked my little 2006 Honda Civic Hybrid damn near into the opposite damn near into the opposite lanes of traffic. And so I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I'm dazed and confused, and I didn't want to get out the fucking car, and then I didn't want to move the car, but I had to move the car to get it out of like traffic altogether, and so like right now my fucking back, my lower back is like fucked up. Um, my neck, I can only turn it like so far and stuff like that, and I do have a lawyer involved and stuff like that, and so today was really the first day that I've had to really like talk to this man's insurance company, and these bitches they trying me. He got this old mom and pop um insurance company out here, and these bitches asking me 1,001 questions, trying to make it seem like it's my fault. I'm like, how in the fuck is my fault, bitch, when I'm the one that got T-boned? I got pictures. I'm like, I can see if someone hit me and I spun out of control and a bit and my car hit somebody else and it was dead on square where my passenger door and both front and back got caved in and the airbag curtain came down. I could see that, then maybe you have an argument. But this dude clearly try to hurry up and speed to opposed of waiting till there's a clearance from the westbound lanes of traffic. Instead of him trying to wait for there's a good clearance, he sped in his big ass truck and T-boned me so he could try. And people do this all the time. That they'll dart out in traffic just to get into the median, just to get into the middle lane, so they can get into the lane of traffic they're trying to get into. And so this really got me annoyed. Like I went to the hospital, they gave me fucking Vicodin and some muscle relaxers, and at first that shit it felt good to be on it or whatever, cause I was like, okay, I'm not hurting or anything like that, but I don't like the fucking feeling, cause all of like Saturday and Sunday I was just groggy, I couldn't do shit, I was just sleepy or whatever, and I don't like that shit, and so it's been some shit with me, like with this fucking accident, and I and he tried it also. And let me back up. When the accident happened, I called the police. Okay, the accident happened at like 3:15 in the afternoon. The police didn't even get to the fucking scene until like 5 o'clock. And I said, I be goddamn. I be like, it has to be. I'm like this government shutdown is something motherfucking serious. It is something motherfucking serious right now when you call 911 for an emergency, and these bitches they turn around and tell you, okay, I called them, and then I called them like 30 minutes later. These bitches turned around and told me, you know what, Mr. Dampier, your phone call, we do have your phone call in line. We haven't forgotten about you. Your your emergency is on hold for right now for the next available police officer in your area. We just have a backup. Okay, I can understand there's a backup. Well, first of all, I cannot understand. That's a lie. I can't understand there's a backup because you tell me is that much shit happening in Phoenix on a Friday afternoon at 3:15, 3:30, 3:45 p.m. that you need everybody in a certain precinct or a certain district to go tend to that one goddamn emergency, and you can't send one traffic officer, traffic cop or whatnot. You can't send him to tend to the fucking issue that somebody has been in a car accident. I'm like, no motherfucking guy with that shit. It just didn't make no damn sense. And quiet as it kept, I could have got this man. I could really have this man. I can really do him in because he left the scene of the motherfucking accident. Not immediately, but after I had moved my car over and had kind of got myself together, because like I said, I was a little dazed. I done walked across 4 lanes of fucking traffic to get over to this man because I'm on one side of the street, he's on the other side. I done walked around, I done walked across, and he done parked his truck and he's sitting there waiting and whatever, blah, 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 blah. And I don't even think the bitch even bothered to call the fucking police. So I walked across and asked him, was he okay? He didn't even bother to ask if I was okay. I guess because I done walked across 4 lanes of traffic, he thought that I was okay. Okay. I asked him, is he okay? And he asked me, did I call the police? I said, yes, I called the police like 15, 20 minutes ago. They haven't gotten here yet. And then I asked him, I was like, well, since we're waiting on the police, could I get your insurance information, your driver license information? Then that's what he was like, well, you called the police, right? And I was like, yeah, I called the police. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to put a race on this per se, but he was Latino and he was an older man. He was probably like in his 50s or whatnot, middle age. And he acted like he didn't want to give me his insurance information and shit. So I took a picture of his fucking license plate. Then once I did that, then that's when he was like, well, here's all of my insurance information. Here, you can have it all. I have another copy of it. I'm like, okay, well, that's what the fuck I asked for in the beginning. I had to take a picture of your license plate to get all this shit. So, okay, fine. So he acted like he was in a big ass rush or whatever. So he left. So it had the police come at that time, he would have been in up shit creek. But you know what I am gonna do when I talk to my lawyers in a few minutes, when they call me back, I'm gonna tell their ass, if he try to pull some shit, he left the scene of the fucking accident. That's a fucking felony in any state. So I'm like, he need to go ahead and get with the program, and they need to go ahead and give me my motherfucking rental car so I can get back and forth to fucking work, take care of my damn doctor bills, give me my little check for my little car, total that bitch out and give me another car, or I'm just going to be like, because I could go all the way in, but I'm like, okay, he is a middle-aged man. He may be running a cartel, he may not. And I know I'm stereotyping, but fuck it. He may be running a cartel, he may not. But the point is that he left the scene of the goddamn accident after the fucking fact. And I'm like, no, God, who does that? So, anyway, that's what the fuck that's been happening with me lately, and I'm just going on, and I'm talking to my lawyers or whatnot, and I'm not that I'm trying to get a little coin out of this. They were the ones who were like, we gonna get you pain and suffering and all this other stuff. I was just like, okay, fine, whatever y'all gotta do. But the point is, I just need my shit right, and I need my shit right. I need me a new car. I need these medical bills paid for, because right now, quiet as it's kept, I don't have no fucking insurance. I don't have no fucking health insurance. And this is the thing, is that these people out here want to play games and stuff like this, and a lot of people out here do not have health insurance, and they trying to pay out of pocket just to stay alive. And I had to walk across the street, had to go across the street. I told them girls that I did not want to be in the ambulance and have a $6,000 fucking bill just riding the ambulance. That is not even including the medical attention. That's just the ambulance. So I went across the street. I'm thankful that I do live across the street from a good ass hospital here in Phoenix. I went across the street, went to the girls' emergency room. Oh, and let me tell you about the fucking emergency room. This bitch tried it in the emergency room when I was like, because they had me sign in and everything. I did what all they were going to do. Then when they get out, they talking about payment. I was like, okay. They asked me if I had health insurance. I said, no, I don't have health insurance. They were like, well, okay, since you don't have health insurance, you're going to have to pay 28% down. I was like, 28% down? I was like, well, can't you just bill me since I don't have health insurance? I'm like, I just started work. Then she was talking about, well, this is not like, this is Like going to a hospital is like going to a supermarket. You just can't go in there and get your groceries and tell them that you're gonna pay later. I was like, this bitch really tried it with me. It's not the point that okay, I don't want to pay my medical bills or anything like that. The point is you bitches should have been upfront with me in the goddamn beginning by saying, okay, if you don't have health insurance, this how much we expect you to pay. Because the bitch gonna talk about we need $350 down for the emergency room visit, but yet she couldn't even give me a damn total of what everything was gonna be for the damn emergency room visit. They tried it there, so I still got a fucking complaint that I need to do with them across the street. Matter of fact, I might just walk over there when I get my lawyer and have my lawyer to go over there with me and say, this is how these bitches treated me in the emergency room. Yeah, it's just been some shit. But anyway, this is Quentin 601. You guys, like I always say, be safe out there on the road because half of these idiots don't know how to drive and they all aggressive, trying to get to no damn where and in such a hurry of and so quick they trying to get somewhere so fucking quick. But anyway, you guys have a good day. Um, Stay positive and be careful out there on the road again. So this is Quick tomorrow. Peace.